Okay, is the audio working now? I think it is. Okay, so if someone could let me know in the chat if the audio is working, that would be great. I'd appreciate it. And please accept my apologies for all the difficulties today. Okay, we'll get back into it. Okay, so you guys missed out on all of my stories, but that's fine. Let's shake it out again. Okay, plant the feet, roll the shoulders back and down. Imagine the upward pulls. Oh, you didn't know what I was talking about before? When we do massage the crown of the head, maybe you're like, oh, where's my crown? So to find the crown line, we put the hands over the ears, and then you see where the middle fingers line up. There's your crown line. Okay, so we're standing. We're lengthening up through the spine, relaxing the shoulders. Inhaling with the belly. Exhaling through the ear. Just taking a few long, deep breaths. 2 more. Okay, keeping the feet rooted down into the earth. Let's roll the shoulders, inhaling forward and up. Exhaling back and down. Couple more. Change direction, inhaling back and up, exhaling forward and down. And thank you all for your patience with the technical difficulties and any frustrations. And there is a delay, so it takes me a little while to see what's up in the chat and for me to catch on when there's problems. Couple more. Okay, go back to rolling back a few times. Okay, the next time the shoulders are back and down, we'll just take a breath or two. Okay, let's just swing side to side. Okay, we'll make our way back to center. Open up the feet a little wider. Let's go into draw the bow. So we'll make our arrow hand, the first two fingers extended. Make our bow hand. We grab onto the string. We inhale, bend. Exhale, open up, looking towards the fingers. So we inhale, curling in. Exhale, extend. Go with your breath. Just working with one side for the moment. Okay, we'll switch sides. So we make our arrow hand, make our bow hand. Inhale, curled in. Exhale, extend. Go with your breath. A few more. Okay, come back, release. We can give ourselves a little shake. Play with balance. So let's inhale, one knee up, one hand up. We can try to point the toes. Exhale down. So inhaling up, exhaling down. I'll just mention now I had so many technical difficulties at the beginning that we had a little bit of a late start. So I'll end maybe like 5 minutes later, 35, 40-ish. But of course, if you have to go, you only have the hour. Just make sure you take the time to relax before going about your day. A few more of these. We're inhaling up, exhaling out. So from here, we'll move into a tree pose. So the next time a leg comes up, you pick which one, keep it up before the tree, hands on the knee. For sure, you could have your other hand on something else to help stabilize. Open the hip. So we do whatever we can to maintain our balance and just take a few long, deep breaths. Two more if it's okay. And now, see if we can turn it into a tree. Place the foot wherever it feels like being placed. Use the arms as branches, any position you like. And remember, the toes could be on the floor. Whatever feels good for today. A couple more breaths. Okay, with an exhale, release. Give ourselves a little shake. Take a second, do some ankle turns. Other direction. Okay, switch feet. And other direction. Okay. Before we go into the tree on the other side, let's just do a few more of these. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Okay, we'll get ready. So once the other leg comes up, we keep it up. The hand comes to the knee. Open up. We use the other arm to stabilize ourselves. Take a few breaths, breathing into the hips. A couple more if it's okay. All right, now we find whatever tree is happening for today, whatever we feel like on this side. It does not have to be the same as the first side. Do whatever feels good with the arms. And let's breathe into our trees. Connecting with those strong, deep roots. And also connecting with each other. Trees need to be planted a certain distance away from other trees in order to survive. So just acknowledging that underground network that connects us all. A couple more breaths. And when you're ready, release. Give yourself a little shake. Warrior one. So pick a leg forward, pick a leg back. Remember, we have some space between the feet, some width, so the hips can comfortably point forward. Our front knee is bent. Do whatever you feel like with the arms. We'll start with about 5 breaths. Okay, bring the hands to the hips. Inhale, lift up through the heart. As you exhale, straighten the front leg and do a little tilt. Just as far as it feels good. So we inhale, bend the front leg, lift up through the heart. If you like, you don't have to add this part. We exhale, tilting from the hips. We straighten the leg, tilt towards like a pyramid pose, but just go as far as it feels good for right now. So we'll do a few more. Inhaling, warrior one, maybe a lift through the chest. Exhaling, straightening the front leg, moving towards pyramid. Continue at your own pace. Couple more. Okay, so we'll end by holding the pyramid. So the next time we come towards pyramid, just hang out. Of course, if you want blocks for the hands, feel free. We're going to take about 5 breaths. If you're very, very comfortable and you want to bend more, sure. Just 2 things. Make sure the spine is long. So we inhale, lengthen. And then the second thing, invite the belly towards the thigh more than the head towards the leg. Okay, a couple more breaths. All right, with the inhalation, come up. And let's switch sides. Of course, if you need a little shake. Okay, warrior one, other leg forward. Check out the distance. We start just holding the warrior one, whatever you want to do with the arms. Long, deep breath. Okay, hands to the knees. So same thing. We inhale, open up the chest through the heart. Exhale, straighten the front leg, little tilt. So you know it's a repetitive movement, so don't push too hard. Take your time with it. Inhale, bend the leg, lift through the heart. Exhale, straighten the leg, tilt forward. So continue at your own pace in your own way. Okay, let's get ready to go into the hold. So the next time you come forward, just hang out in your pyramid, find a good spot for today. If you want to have the hands down on blocks, that's fine. If you want to go deeper, that's fine too. Just make sure long spine and belly towards the thighs. And respect where you're at for today and this side of the body. A few more breaths. When you're ready, come back up. Give ourselves a little shake. Okay, so now we're going to kind of put it all together. So it's a flowing sequence. We'll start hands cupped. Maybe I can do it towards you. Well, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so the first step, we step a foot back. So we're like a little mini warrior one. Arms come up. And then we bring the hands into prayer. The foot that's in the back comes into a tree. And then we step that foot forward. Go into our draw the bow. Step back. And we're back to the first position. Okay, I'll do it from the side this time. So we step a foot back. We're like a warrior one. We come into tree. So the back foot comes onto the leg. The hands come into prayer. We step forward. Pivot the back foot. Draw the bow. And then we step back. Okay, so let's try to put it all together. I'll see if I can remember the breathing pattern. So we inhale, stepping back, coming up. We exhale into tree. Inhale as we step forward, draw the bow. Exhale as we come back, our hands in our cup. Inhale, step back. Exhale, tree. Inhale forward, draw the bow. Exhale back, hands cupped. So hopefully it's making more sense. I'll guide the next few and then we'll do our own thing. So we inhale, stepping back. Exhale into tree. Inhale forward, draw the bow. Exhale back, hands cupped. Other side, inhale back. Exhale, tree. Inhale forward, draw the bow. Exhale back. Inhale, step back. Exhale, tree. Inhale forward, draw the bow. Exhale back to the cupped hands. Inhale, step back. Exhale, tree. Inhale forward, draw the bow. Exhale back to the cupped hands. So let's keep going and just go with our own flow. A few more. One more each side. And once you come to the starting position, the hands in the cup, we'll just pause here. Maybe filling our cups with whatever blessings, good energy, whatever it is, whatever we may desire. And then before we go into our floor movements, we can just take our cup of blessings, just kind of wash it over ourselves and give ourselves a little pat down massage on the front of the body. Just go as far as you're comfortable, up the back of the body. Get those kidneys. And get the lung channel massage. So down an arm, turn the palm down, come up, cross, other arm, down the inside, turn down, come up, and across. Okay, top of the mat. So we'll get into our floor stuff. Take a breath or two in the mountain. Find the upward pull through the crown. Round down through the feet. When you're ready, inhale, open up. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Let's step it back to a plank. And from the plank, we'll just hang out a little bit. It could be a knees down plank or knees up plank, whatever. Couple breaths. Okay, when you're ready, lower knees, chest, chin. Flatten the feet. Let's do some cobra up down. So if you need to adjust the pelvis at all so you can feel the hip bones into the earth, do so. Squeeze the elbows like you want them to touch behind the back. Inhale, cobra. Big or small. Exhale, down. Go with your breath. A few more. Okay, from here, either child's pose, make sure the head is supported, or downward facing dog, whatever you prefer. Make sure there's a sense of relaxation wherever you are. And as always, we can add any movement, any sound. Okay, when you feel ready, let's start a forward back movement. So inhaling forward into plank or half plank, exhaling back into down dog or child's pose. So it's either inhaling half plank, exhaling child's, or inhaling full plank, exhaling down dog. So whatever is feeling good for today, go for it. If it's something else entirely, that's fine too. Couple more. Okay, the next time you come back, either child's pose or down dog, hang out another 5 breaths or so. Make sure you're comfortable where you are. Okay, wherever we are, let's make our way to all fours. So we'll come into a nice stacked all fours, stacking shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, and just do a few cat cows. Inhaling crown and tail up, exhaling, rounding the back. Go up your breath. Okay, next inhale, come back to neutral. Let's move back towards the heels. So some options, we could be sitting on the heels with the toes tucked like this. So my main intention is just to give us a break for the wrist, circle the wrist. So we could be here, or we could come back into some kind of squat variation and maybe even add a little movement. But whatever we're doing in the lower body, let's make sure we can also circle the wrists at the same time. Change direction of the wrist circles. Okay, back to all fours. Getting into our thoracic rotations. So I'll give some options, or actually, let's just all do it this way. Of course, if you have another way you like, do it that way. That's fine. Okay, so we inhale, open up, exhale, dip. That's it. Go with your breath. Couple more. Next time we can come up, maybe we can hold the open position just for a moment. Ooh, okay, release. Other side. Inhale, open up. Exhale, dip. Next time we come into the open position, let's hold it for a moment. And when you're ready to release, release it back on the heels. Just take a few breaths. If it's comfortable in your body, we could maybe cross the feet before sitting on them. So put one foot on top of the arch of the other and then sit. If it's really not comfortable crossing the feet, you just sit any way that is comfortable. We'll just watch the breath for a few moments. Working with the reflexology points in the feet. See if we can relax the shoulders. A few more breaths. Okay, so if you're sitting on the feet crossed, let's change the cross. And come back. And if you're sitting in a different way, you can stay that way, or if you want to change your seated position, go for it. And again, just a few long, deep breaths. If you are sitting on the crossed feet, you might notice that the second side is a little less comfortable or more awkward than the first side. It is for me. And that's normal because our bodies choose the most comfortable version first. So whatever we got going on, I know I feel very tilted and askew, whereas the first side felt fine. That's okay. Whatever we got going on, let's just breathe into it. And settle into the feet. Couple more minutes. See if you can relax a little more. Okay, we'll release the feet and just move the legs to one side and sit on the other side. So legs one side, sitting on the other side. I'll just turn to face you. And we'll go into a simple twist. So hands comes away from the feet, other side of the feet, back hand behind. We can hold on any way that feels good. Breathe into our twist. A few more. Okay, we'll come back to center. Now the top leg, let's pick it up. And it can either go here, inside the bottom leg, or across. Wherever we are, we'll take a few breaths at center. We can interlace the hands below the knee, even if it's here, same thing. Open the chest, long, deep breaths. Okay, we'll take it into a twist. So twisting towards the bent leg. So however you want to do it, the hand wrapping the elbow, maybe even the elbow on the outside. The back hand comes behind, and we breathe into the twist. Okay, when you're ready, come back to center. We'll switch the legs. So tossing the feet over to the other side, sitting. So feet on one side, knees on the other side. We go into our twist. So hand somewhere holding onto the knee or outside the knee, back hand behind. So it's the same direction we were just in. Deep breaths. Maybe we can notice the effects the leg position has on our breathing, on our sensations. When you're ready, come back to center. That top leg, we pick it up. Either put it on the inside or outside of the bottom leg. Do whatever you need to do to get comfortable. Interlace the hands below the knee. Open the chest. Long, deep breaths. Using the breath to massage the internal organs. Maybe we can take this opportunity to send some love, appreciation. Okay, when you're ready, we'll take it into the twist. So either the hand on the knee or the elbow around or the elbow outside. Back hand comes behind. You breathe into the twist. Okay, come back to center. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Well, for sure, you could be sitting on anything, a blanket, whatever. You can have some movement through the legs or not. Maybe we can give ourselves just a quick little foot massage. Getting the arch of the foot anywhere that feels sore. And maybe a little extra emphasis on kidney one, the first point of the kidneys. And that's when you scrunch up all your toes. I don't know if you can see, but when you scrunch up all the toes, like there's that indent, that's the kidney one. Okay, a few more breaths here. Let's get into the hips a bit more so we can pretend our feet, it's a book we want to read. So let's open the book. Open the book. And as you open the book, just watch what's happening in my hips. Okay, whatever you want for the last 2 or 3 breaths in this position. Let's see if the spine can get a little longer, if we can lift up out of our hips, get a little more length. Okay, hands come behind, just toss the hips a little, toss the legs. Okay, so let's get ready to come down onto the back. If you have extra clothing you want to put on, now's a good time. If you want to grab a blanket or something. Also, if you have a block, we could do a little supported legs up position. If you don't have a block, don't worry. You can just put the legs up, lying down. So take a second, grab all your stuff. Take the time to do whatever you can to get as warm and comfortable as possible. Okay. Once you're ready, make your way down onto the back. Maybe we can hug the knees into the chest, rock side to side a little bit. Okay, come back to center. Do a few pelvic lifts. So inhaling the pelvic up, the pelvis up, exhaling down. The next time we come up, maybe we can hold the up position for a couple breaths. It doesn't have to be super high, whatever's comfortable for today. Okay, so here we have options. If you have a block and you feel like working with a block, you can take your block, whatever height you like. I'm just going to go with the lowest. Slide it under the sacrum. If you don't have a block, just put your sacrum down directly on the floor. And then we'll see if the knees want to come up over the hips. We could hang out here, or if it's comfortable, legs extended up, or stacked, ankles, knees, hips. If you don't like the block version or just the legs version, you could place yourself at a wall and have the legs up the wall. We're not going to be here too long, but of course, if you really like it, you could even do your relaxation in this position with the wall. If you're just hanging out open space, I say not too long. We'll just do, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 more breaths and then go into our relaxation. And of course, if you're not into it, you're not feeling this for today, you can go right into your relaxation or let your body do anything else it may want to do. Okay, once you feel ready, if the legs are up, bring them down, feet to the earth. If you have the block, just rest on it with the feet on the earth for a couple breaths. And then push the feet into the earth, lift the pelvis, take the block away, and do whatever you need to do to get ready for Shavasana. So maybe our usual twists. Okay, once you're happy with your twists, with your finishing movements, make your way into Shavasana. So, as usual, any position that feels good where you can really let yourself relax completely. If the low back is totally comfortable, you can have the legs long. If there's any low back stuff, sensitivities going on, you could have the knees bent like I am, leaning one into another. Settle yourself in. Give yourself permission to relax. start to gently wave the body, adding any kind of movement that feels good. Eventually giving ourselves a full body. And once you're really nice and stretched, we'll bring the knees into the chest, maybe rocks to side. Maybe we can do a few knee pumps. So inhaling the knees away, exhaling towards the chest a few times. And the next time the knees come to the chest, we can keep them there, roll to the side, make a pillow with the arm, rest in a fetal position for a few breaths. When you're ready, use the strength of the arms to press up. Make our way into any comfortable seated position. And of course, you can sit on something. Do whatever you can to make yourself as comfortable as possible. Perhaps a hand on the belly, hand on the heart. We'll just take a moment to close, sitting with ourselves. If there's anything we'd like to silently say to ourselves, now's a good time. If the heart has any messages it might like to share, now's a good time to listen. Okay, let's thank ourselves for taking the time to give ourselves this practice. To move, to meditate, to just be with ourselves. Okay, we'll end by chanting Om. We can bring the hands into prayer, kind of press the thumbs into the sternum, roll the shoulders back and down. Exhale everything. Inhale to chant. Om. Acknowledging, honoring the light, the love, the wisdom within ourselves, within each other, and within all. Thank you so very, very much. Thank you for joining me, practicing with me, and thank you for all of your patience and understanding with the variety of technical difficulties that I had this morning. So we're back here on YouTube Friday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time for back hair and breath aware gentle yoga and qigong. And in the meantime, I have all my recorded classes and you can reach out in any way. So thank you guys again. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.